Alright, I'm here with the famous or infamous swamp camper and the famous Campfire Steve. And this is campfire or campsite chat number 2. And you guys have any of these 3 questions to answer. One would be, if you're stuck out camping, what is the one album you would have to have? 2 would be, what is one hiking gear item, camping gear item that is your absolute favorite? Or 3, what is one area of Florida you've never been to that you want to go to? Whoever wants to answer first.
I'll take it.
All right.
I've actually gone over the favorite album to have on Stranded on a Desert Island. So this falls into the same category.
Okay.
Kind of a strange one. I like a lot of different kinds of music. All the genres I like, and it's not something you think of in the outdoors, but it's an album that is kind of my go-to, and I just want to relax and wind down, and that's Seal 4. The favorite piece of camping gear is any blade I have on me. As long as I have a quality knife, I know that I can make it in the bush. The thing is that without some kind of cutting implement, something like that, something you can use as a spear, you're kind of sunk. And then the last thing is someplace I'd like to go. There's some coastal parks along the Atlantic. Can't think of some of the names of them right now. There's several.
And we're talking about Florida only,
yes.
Right? Okay.
And I was out at St. Augustine once, over to a campsite along the coast. Terrible beach. It was covered in cactuses. But at the same time, I cleaned up on catching redfish out of a creek next to a dirt road using leftover fried chicken. So, I mean, if anything, that was kind of cool. I'd like to do that again. So there's my 3.
All right, swamp camper.
Album for me would probably be Aqualung by Jethro Tull. I enjoy all of its music. I like Jethro Tull. Ian Anderson just does it. And I will have to agree with my compadre here. Favorite piece of gear has got to be a good blade. It's got to be a quality blade, because without it, you've got nothing out here to, build a shelter with. As far as places to see in Florida, probably be Florida Cavern State Park, which is in the Panhandle, and I've yet to be there yet.
I haven't been there either. That'd be a cool place to go to.
It's a cool place.
You've been there, huh?
As a kid.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, I'd like to go up there, and not just for a day trip. I'd like to spend a week there just to see everything. There's lots of caverns, private. There's self-guided and guided tours. So.
What's good about that area, too, there's a lot of other state parks and national forests close by, so you can visit those as well within that whole week. So,
yeah. Well,
cool
thanks
stuff.
for the information there, Mike. I appreciate it.
No problem, swamp camper.
Appreciate it.
And here we are with Hike with Mike, doing another campsite Q&A session. And this is a easy one, maybe, because we all kind of know about this one. And that is, what is the scariest event or thing that has happened to you while on an outdoors adventure?
Well, I'm going to do this in 2 parts. I'm going to do the scariest solo one, which is when, you know how I like to keep my feet wet a lot, and I do a lot of swamp hiking. Probably too much than I should do, and some of it's kind of suicidal, I think, sometimes. But I was hiking down the middle of Mill Creek, which is in Half Moon Preserve, which is in Sumter County, and it's a crystal clear stream. I'm hiking down there, doing my little swamp hike, and there's a little bridge that goes over it. So I got out of the stream, went up on the bridge, and if I would have got under the bridge and walked another 15 feet, when I was on top of the bridge, I was filming it, there was about an 8 or 9 foot alligator just sitting there waiting for me. So I would have walked right into it, which is, I do a lot less swamp hiking now because of that.
Lesson learned.
No, yes, but the one that we all experienced, all 3 of us, and probably the scariest thing I think all of us have ever seen, was just walking in the Withlacoochee State Forest, and we happened to come across a gopher that was out of its underground abyss and was on the trail and was just doing the flight or fight response, and it just came at us with these teeth that literally, the teeth probably were this big, but for us the teeth were probably like this big. It scared the heck out. We all moved back.
Yeah.
It was a scary
Well,
situation.
we're yelling and laughing at the same time. That's what was the most fun.
It was
about
like one of those, like, when you see a tornado, you're afraid, but you're also, like, amazed at the same time. That's what the gopher attacking us. We were amazed, but also a little bit afraid. So that was definitely attacking the mad gopher was a scary time.
All right. Good one there. Oh, and by the way, nice hat.